Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today and welcome to any newcomers. Always thank yous first. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, your support, feedback, and comments. Love reading them. Keep them coming. I read almost always 99%, if not 100%, most of the time the comments on my channels, even though I don't have the time to respond to them. I do try to take the time for those who take the effort to send me comments and email, but I just don't have time to answer all the ones on the screen, but I do read them, so thank you very much for them. Thank you to my regular clients as well for being so consistent with your feedback on how our readings continue to play out, and just a general thank you to those of you who keep me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. It's an honor and a blessing to read for you. Thank you. And if anyone is interested in a personal reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can click on the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage for more information. I do a variety of readings, and turnaround time is anywhere from a few days upwards of 2 weeks, but since I do readings full-time, 6 days a week, I'm usually able to get back with you pretty quickly and almost always set up a reading within 2 weeks. So if you're interested, email me and we'll go from there. So this video is for the Earth sign of Taurus for July 2017. And if this is your primary sun sign, try to watch all 3 of your videos if you know them and if you can, sun, moon, and rising, because you know, one may resonate a little more predictably for you than others, or all 3 just may give you different bits of insight into what's going on in your life for the time frame that covers, because these are general readings. There's a lot of you watching, so of course they're not going to mean the same thing to everybody watching. I mean, how could they possibly? So check your rising and your moon sign as well for additional clarification or more predictive insight. So Taurus, what's going on for July 2017 for the Earth sign of Taurus, our Taurians, our bulls? July 2017 for Taurus. Okay, Taurus, we begin with the 3 of Cups, followed by the 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, followed by the Hierophant, the 10 of Wands, followed by the 4 of Swords, and Judgment, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Hermit. I'm pulling all 9 cards because I'm doing the beginning of the month general, so it's 2 cards for each week with an additional 9th card for overall guidance. For the mid-months, I only do half as many, and for the love snapshots, only 3. Well, I can see right off the bat, this feels pretty specifically focused on an offer that basically you're contemplating. And the nature of this offer is going to vary. For some of you, it's going to be like engagement and marriage. For others, it's like moving in, living together, or some combination of that. It's taking something to a new and deeper level of commitment. In work, it could be taking on a promotion, a different title, more work, more responsibilities. In a group or spirituality situation, the same thing. It looks like there is an offer, an opportunity in front of you, but the taking of it will represent maybe, or you have a fear of it, maybe taking away some of your independence, maybe having to answer to somebody else. So there's consideration in that. It almost kind of sums up the reading, but we'll go through the cards. Your overall energy and your crowning card, overall energy and guidance, is the Hermit, which is a major arcana card. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. My goodness, divine timing and orchestration in what you choose to do in July 2017 regarding this offer or opportunity. Then we have 1, 2 Pentacles, a Swords, a Wands, and a Cups. So really this could manifest in it's going to manifest in really any area of your life: job, work, and career, friendships, even maybe for somebody, I keep getting church, maybe taking on a position in someone's church or something. So anyway, lots of divine energy over the month of July 2017. This is kind of a karmic situation, and I think what you do is going to kind of set the stage for some time, Taurus. So your overall energy is the Hermit. Sometimes this can mean walking a solitary path. It's which in and of itself is not a bad thing. What do hermits do, monks, ascetics? They withdraw from conventional society or the distractions of conventional society to seek out insight on something, clarification, wisdom, guidance. They withdraw and they contemplate and they use their intuition, they wait for messages, and they also in making a decision about something or seeking insight, this also represents using the sum total of your life's experience to help guide you, all the lessons you've learned in life, trial and error. The light of this lantern that this aged man, this hermit, is using to guide his way over this precipice. This lantern is symbolic for his wisdom, his experience, the road of life that he has behind him, that he's walked, and he's using that to guide him, what he knows to be true and also intuitive, and that connection with the divine. So I think over the month of July 2017, and I feel the advice is whatever this is in front of you, this offer or opportunity, whatever area of your life it's manifesting in, this is a month which you shouldn't rush into this decision. This is a month I think maybe you should take some time, maybe get quiet, maybe go away for a while and kind of maybe remove yourself from your normal schedule if you can, or outer distractions. Spend some time in meditation, contemplation, because when you make this decision, you want to make it having considered everything and going based with what you feel is right for you. So around the first week of July 2017, roughly, I am recording these in the last week of June, and time is somewhat fluid anyway, being a human construct. We end June and begin July with the energy of the Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So Cups is water energy. That's this suit's leading element, and it's about the watery mercurial world of emotions and feelings. In the tarot, that's what this suit represents: our emotional landscape, our feelings and relationships, and how our emotionality affects the way that we relate to people, all kinds of relationships. The Three of Cups has a strong social energy to it. It's a card about going out, having fun, spending time with your friends. On a deeper level, it's about how you feel about certain friends that you're around. This would be like your soulmate group, your kindred spirit, sisterhood, brotherhood kind of friends. It's spending time in the company of people whom you really enjoy, that you really feel connected with. It is your social network, and it represents being very social, but also being around people that you really connect with, that you really enjoy. So what a great way to kind of start July with. Now it's paired with the Nine of Pentacles. So here we have earth energy, which is this suit's guiding element, ruling element. And in the tarot, Pentacles usually deals with things in our earthly environment, concrete, tangible, see, touch, feel things: money, finances, resources, property, assets, etc., job. But you can translate that energy to other areas of your life too. Tangible results of efforts we put into things. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of a fair amount of prosperity, abundance, enjoying the fruit of your labors, and knowing that nobody handed them to you. You worked very hard for it. This is sometimes called the single successful woman card. Whether she's attached or not, it doesn't really matter. She loves herself, her life, where she's going, what she's worked so hard to build up for herself that she's enjoying. If she chooses to be with somebody, it's because she wants to, not because she needs to or feels she has to. This is a card of being independent, self-sufficient, self-empowered, and just being in a really good place in your life where you own yourself, you own your life, and you're in charge. So paired with the Three of Cups, it looks like we're ending June, going into July, Taurus, feeling good about ourselves, feeling strong, spending time with our friends, being social and enjoying where we are in life, particularly a sense of independence and self-sufficiency. So next to that, we have a combination of two major arcana cards. We have the Lovers, followed by the Hierophant. So the Lovers, this is a strong kindred spirit, perhaps soulmate connection, a very passionate one. As you can see from this card, there's no lack of heat and desire in this relationship. It can represent a very passionate relationship, but there's a choice attached to it too. In the early tarot decks, this was called the Choice, not the Lovers. It showed a man standing in front of two women. It's about making a significant choice that may affect a significant relationship in your life and the direction in which it's going. Now, it's accompanied by the Hierophant. This is a card of convention, tradition, and relationships. It can represent taking it to another level, meeting the parents, moving in together, getting engaged, getting married. Convention, tradition, walking the prescribed path, organized religions, large institutions. There is a certain amount of perhaps a certain amount of self-sacrifice or self-identity, not that you give up your identity, but in joining large groups or organizations or institutions. Marriage in itself is an institution, as they say. There is a certain sacrifice. You give up a certain amount of your individuality in order to, because you're doing something that a lot of other people are doing. And I feel like for you, so there's this decision, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's a relationship decision. It could be some of you are considering getting engaged or getting married. Maybe you've been proposed to, you've been talking about it, or vice versa. Maybe you've been thinking of joining a certain religion or converting from one religion to another, a pretty significant choice. Wow, I just got, some of you are thinking of, okay, some of you are actually considering choosing a monastic or ascetic life, like a priest or a nun, something of that sort. That's pretty interesting. So considering making a significant life choice in work or career, this could be perhaps taking on a promotion, another title, increased responsibility, more work, maybe more hours. So there's this offer opportunity in front of you. We end the month with it too, in the Knight of Pentacles, a tangible offer opportunity. So this would be work or the actual ring or a house, something of that sort. And it's an attractive offer, and it holds a lot of promise and potential, and it looks potentially abundant. But again, this contemplative energy, I feel like the one worry, concern, or thing to consider is the giving up a certain amount of your individuality to be kind of in this deeper thing, regardless of what that thing is, the energy is the same. I think the challenge, or what needs to be thought through before you make a decision one way or the other, is, am I ready to do this? Am I ready to make this commitment to this situation, this relationship, this person, this job, this new path? So it's about considering. The whole month is just kind of that energy and taking your time. The advice, definitely the guiding advice, is taking your time, spending some time really thinking about it, thinking about, if you choose to take it, what are the possible ways that it could play out, or what effect would it really have on your life. If you choose not to take it, what effect will that have on your life moving forward as well? So really spend some time on this. And that energy continues in the next combination of cards around the third week or so. We have the Ten of Wands, followed by the Four of Swords. So Wands is fire energy. That's this element. That's the suit's ruling element. And in the tarot, it's a dynamic, fiery suit. It's very action-oriented and energetic. It's about change, movement, action, power, creating energy, manifesting and building energy. It can often manifest in areas of career, artistic or creative endeavors, projects, things that we're trying to make, to build, to grow. Tends represent the end of cycles, the coming full circle or culmination of something drawing to a close, or coming full circle again. It can be in what's perceived as positive or a negative way. So this would represent a burden coming to an end. It may be something that started off as something that didn't feel heavy, but perhaps over time it's grown heavy. For some of you, this could be an actual cross you've had to bear, something that's just been challenging from beginning to end, or it could be a project, a course of study, anything you've put a lot of effort into, drawing to a close, something coming to an end. For some of you, especially in considering engagement or marriage or moving in with somebody, this could represent the end of a path of, walking your life path alone. You have a partner now, somebody to share the burdens of life with and the joys of life with too. This load is being carried successfully, but it is rather heavy. So it really depends on which Taurian you are Taurian person you are watching this. One of the things you're contemplating is something, a certain significant part of your life coming to a close. And this could be a specific project or job coming to a close, as well, or considering even a relationship. If I don't move forward, what does that mean? So the Ten of Wands is accompanied by the Four of Swords. So here we have air energy, which is this suit's ruling element. So swords, air energy, is mental, cerebral, intellectual energy, when it kind of makes sense when you think about air. It's about what goes on up in our heads and how that affects the way that we communicate. Words, ideas, belief systems, outlooks, perspectives, and communication, how that affects the way that we communicate. The Four of Swords is a card of kind of withdrawing from communication temporarily, kind of like the hermit. It's rest, restoration, recuperation. Sometimes it can represent being tired, worn out, exhausted, needing to rest, take a break, take a vacation. It also represents taking a step back and temporarily in order to go within and seek out wisdom, guidance, feedback, maybe advice from a trusted, friend or mentor. And paired with the Ten of Wands, some of you may be feeling a bit tired and worn out this month, especially if you've been being quite social. Some of you may be taking a break or a vacation or getting away for a while around the second, third week of July or so. Something is coming to an end. Again, whatever this contemplation of is, maybe taking some time off. Some of you may be taking a break from the contemplation, maybe the first half of the month. It's all in your head and you're talking about it and you're thinking about it, so you take a brief break from it. But some of this is contemplation too about what's coming to an end and what you may be considering going into. Now, at or towards the end of July 2017, Taurus, we have Judgment, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, this may be where the offer or opportunity comes in if it hasn't come in at the beginning of the month or the middle of the month. But I feel like for a lot of you, there may be a sense that it's coming, or that it might, there's a good chance for it coming. The Knight of Pentacles represents the offer or opportunity that's tangible in nature. Knights are the bringers, the deliverers of the tarot. So they typically represent offers or opportunities. They can also represent the speed at which a situation moves. And this, out of all four of the Knights, the Knight of Pentacles would be the slowest because he's ruled by Earth. But he's also the most steady. He's going to see it through from beginning to end, reliable. This is a reliable offer. This is a sincere offer. And it might be physically tangible in nature, like moving in together, getting a house together, getting actually married. It could be the ring. In job and work and career, it could be the offer of a promotion, a bonus, a raise. For some of you, this may not be related to that kind of personal aspect of a personal relationship or a working career. It could be you already have those things established, and what you're considering in tangible nature is perhaps the buying or selling of a home, or moving or relocating, and starting, over in a new place, or using the funds and resources from that to do something new, or perhaps even to go on a dream vacation. It's going to vary depending, but the energy, as I always say, fundamentally remains the same. So the Knight of Pentacles is accompanied by Judgment. It's a continuation of this energy of carefully consider whatever this offer or opportunity is, because Judgment is a call to action, but it's a careful call to action. You need to make a decision and make a choice on this. Perhaps some of you, it may occur at the end of July, beginning of August. Judgment is a call to action, but it also has an air of finality about it, meaning whatever you choose to do or not do, whatever you set into motion or choose not to set into motion, it's going to set the stage for something for quite some time. And will be difficult, if not impossible, to reverse or come back from. So consider very carefully before making that decision. Go within, meditate, contemplate, maybe bounce some stuff off your friends, trusted mentor, advisor, counselor. Just be very careful and think over everything. Think over the path that got you from where you started to now. If you choose to do this, what's it going to look like? If you don't choose to do this, what's it going to look like for you? So that's the thread throughout this whole message, is carefully consider. And Spirit is saying it will be helpful sometime during this month, in spite of the fact it looks like you're being quite social at the beginning of the month, to take some time off, retreat in silence, to consider this significant decision, this offer, this opportunity that's in front of you, regardless of what area of your life it is manifesting in. So Taurus, that pretty much sums up the general reading for you for July 2017. I hope you have enjoyed it, that it's at least given you some food for thought, maybe a little insight on how to move through July and maybe the first part of August. Again, if any of you would like a more personal one-on-one reading, feel free to contact me at Maggie, the number one, McGuire at gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. That email address and some other information is also there if you click on the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage. I will see you all again in about a week or within a week for the Love Snapshots for July, so keep your eyes open for those, and then the mid-months will start after that. So until then, Taurus, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.